So Mike got the loader over here. Gonna move a little bit of dirt here. Yeah, they got this little retaining wall they put up right here. And we're just gonna backfill. So there's some big boulders, so we had to get the loader to get those broke loose, and then we're gonna bring over the skid steer, and that'll make things a little easier. But I told Mike, go ahead and run that thing. I'll roll it forward. Yeah, right there. There you go. Now roll it back. Throw it. Yep, just like that, you got it. That's a big one. That's a big old boulder right there. Yeah, that one would have been a little tough to get out with the skid steer. Yeah, the skid steer wouldn't have got that one out. I just get that thing, roll it over, and then try to push it the rest of the way. Get up high on it and just roll it over, and then see if you can just push it. Yeah. There you go. You may have to get underneath. Or roll it backwards, yeah, that'll work too. Maybe. It's a big rock. Yeah, now hopefully he can scoop that thing up and just make it push it. Yeah, you're gonna have to go the other way with it. Yeah, now I'll get under it and flip it over. Yeah, you got it now. Flip it over again. That'll make a nice landscaping piece. You have to smooth it out a little bit. all the way. Just
over here.
I think if you keep going up with it, it'll flip over. You want to get... All right, so we were working on this and they wanted us to shut down because I think they said they had a fire, or not a fire, but a gas leak. So the guys got into some gas over here. Is it inside the house?
It's outside.
Huh?
It's outside. You know where the beep
What?
comes from? Not sure. I'm assuming it comes from
So we got Mammoth fire here.
From the right to your left.
I can smell it. Oh, you got into it with the excavator?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Come here, Sadie. So I think he's just doing this for safety precaution. Just in case.
Right here.
Come here, bud. Bud, come here.
Just down there by the excavator. Or take a tune up to the protection line down with her.
Watch out, bud.
For this section and then make some sort of drains or something. Yeah, a little drain. Yeah, and then have you guys come out and clean it out every so often.
So they got the water. Looks like they got it running. I don't know, like just a precautionary measure. Just to make sure they're not going to get into nothing. But he's down there locating it looks like, and they're going to safe it off. I can smell it from up here. It's definitely leaking pretty good.
Is it on
You see all that dust? That's the gas kicking up down there. Looks like they got it safed off. They got it, yeah. All right. Well, looks like we'll be able to get back to work here pretty shortly. They came out, made quick work of that, got it safed off. Here comes another team. Definitely don't take any chances when it comes to propane around here. We had 2 big explosions last year during the winter. Did you hear about those? Yeah, big ones. Yeah. Well, we messed around and got into the water here. And it came down. I mean, boy, it came down. I bet it just dropped more than 1/4 of an inch right now. I was just telling these guys they needed some water over here on this. Well, they got their water. So I think they'll be able to, once the fire people leave, Mike's gonna get going on this and grade it all out. Should be able to compact it in pretty good now with the moisture. All right, well, we got a little wet, didn't we, guys? So we made it back over here. We had to ride the scooter, and I'm absolutely soaked. But you can see the gutters are gushing here, and it was quite the little downpour. The Rangers are getting a little wash. They're getting a bath. That'll help us with the cleanup on them. But it is just absolutely gushing. Like I said, it probably, I'd say 1/4 of an inch in a matter of 30 minutes.
So we're out here on Ridgecrest. Their front of their deck is failing. Some beams. So we're gonna come in here, remove some of these boards, throw up some shoring, and start doing some fixing, repairing and replacing. So we'll start with this deck, shore this all up, and start getting a material list. All right, so we're gonna replace these beams here, these 3 with 2. I'm gonna do a 18-footer here and a 14-footer here. And then these 2 6x6, I'm gonna replace them. I'm gonna take out this blocking that they're sitting on and connect them straight to that beam. So it'll go 6x6 beam, and then this 6x6. No more of these blocks right here. Same thing with this one. 6x6 will go directly to the top of that beam that 6x6 is holding. Then over here, we'll take out that blocking, and this post will connect straight to the beam as well.
What's Bud doing down there? What a beautiful morning. Just calm as can be. The meadow has really grown up quite a bit here. We got a lot of grass and all that good stuff. It's like camouflage here. Like you would never even know this thing's here. So yeah, this is it's an interesting little place here. I'd love to find out who the owner is here. This would be a sweet property, but it's like, it's almost like you wouldn't even know this thing's here from the street. It looks like it's a vacant lot. And then, I mean, just the trees, like this is awesome right here. I just love this place. Obviously the little cabin is in pretty rustic condition. I'm not going to say rough, I'm going to say rustic. But you can see that and looking back out towards the road, you would never even know this is here. So I love that. All right, everybody's showing up, ready to go. You guys are gonna head over to June. I got a full load of water here. Truck's warming up. Everybody's getting ready for their day. It's time to get out there and get after it. Been getting a lot of moisture. You can just see everything's wet. So not really typical for this time of year, but we'll take it. Like I said it before, I'll say it again. And Owen's got his truck going. Everybody's getting warmed up. Solar guys are going out. They're working on a job in Lee Vining. There's a couple more jobs in Bishop. So Mike and those guys are going to be working at the shop, Mike and Dan, so we'll go check on them too here in a bit. And yeah, everything's going good. Sadie and Bud she got nice and wet this morning already, I can see. So they got to do their morning stroll and check everything out. So they should be content with their rest of their day. I was talking to Mike this morning. We might try and get the boat out tonight and go back over to Crowley and see if we can catch a couple more fish. It sounds like might be a fun little afternoon, so we'll just see how it goes and keep you guys posted. All right, so we got our Dozer from Quinn. I'm just gonna run up here real quick and check to see if the gate is opened. That way I can have the truck go ahead and bring it all the way back here, because it's quite a drive back here to the track. It's probably about close to maybe a half mile or so back to the track here. So we're just gonna run down here to the gate, and yep, I think it is open. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and grab this truck and bring it back up. So here it is, nice D4, the 6-way on it. You wanna follow me up? Follow me up? Yeah. So our boys at Cal Lowbed got this thing up here for us. And Quinn Reynolds out of Bakersfield. Actually, all 3 locations had a part in this. We had the Fresno office, the Lancaster office, and Quinn Rentals of Bakersfield kind of all put their heads together, and they found that Dozer for us. So it was kind of a nail biter there at the end. We didn't know if we were going to get it or not, but we had a couple backup options. A friend of ours, Rick, from the San Joaquin Valley, he had one also that he was willing to let us use, but Quinn came through at the last minute for us and made it happen. So we're thankful to be pulling this thing up the road and getting her over to the track here. And let's get it off the trailer. So he's gonna follow me up the road, and I'll show him where this gate's at. And we're gonna make our way back to the track. Okay, so this is the Mammoth motocross area here. And got that Dozer right there. Gonna get it off the trailer here and let these guys use it for whatever they got to use it for. All right, mission complete. We got the Dozer dropped off. Eddie's gonna head over to June Lake, and he's gonna get the 290 from June Lake for us and bring it back to Mammoth. We don't need that thing over there anymore. We pretty much got all the heavy lifting done over in June. So he's gonna head on over there. We're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Get that machine brought back over here to Mammoth, so in case we need it here in town, it'll be available. And now we're gonna go check on some other stuff and see how everybody else is doing and go from there. A nice sunny 75 degrees. We are heading on into June Lake here. Gonna see how Brian and Clayton have done with this pad for the last couple days. I haven't been up here. Next step is we're gonna start laying out for that foundation and cut in that water line and some things like that. So we will be that'll be the next phase of the project starting here shortly. But it looks like these clouds are just kind of hanging out, and been getting just a lot of moisture every day over here and in Mammoth, and which is good. I mean, I'm happy about it. Keeps the dust down, and it actually helps with the compaction and stuff with the dirt work. So the rain is welcome. This dirt really sucks up that moisture quickly, so even when we do get a rain, it doesn't stay muddy for very long, that's for sure. As you can see, June here, just nice and calm, beautiful out there. Got some fishermen out there. One of these days we'll have to come out and do a video of us fishing over here at June. So actually, I was talking to Mike earlier, and we might try and get back out to Crowley tonight and see if that's and see if we can get out there and maybe catch a few more fish. All right, we caught up to Cal Lowbed. He's pulling in right now, so we're gonna slide on in here behind him and help him get this thing loaded up. Look at that backdrop. All right, so truck's here. Brian's gonna get that thing squared up right here so we can back it up. We're gonna get it out of here. We got some extra rock here, which we're gonna use for this. You can see we got the water pretty much diverted out the back side here. It's flowing very nicely here. That's what we were looking for. So we're gonna finish out this trench, and we basically this will be the back side of where the water is being diverted, and then the front side's already covered up over here, and it's diverting out the front. I'll show you guys that in a minute. This thing's going over to the track too. They're gonna use it out of the track. So we're gonna load it on up and take it over to Mammoth Motocross. We need to give this thing a bath. Have you been keeping an eye on that pin?
Oh, I haven't checked it. I haven't moved it very much, but
they're gonna use it out at the track. I just want to make sure it's not gonna come loose. Might have to send Dan out there and put a tack weld on it or something.
yeah. Just having a tough time right there.
That one tooth is up. Huh. Yeah, it looks like that one tooth's kind of bent up a little bit. Never noticed that before. Got the low boy. Then you get him. Kind of got a little stuck right here. There you go. Now I think if you just take a good run at it, you'll get it. Watch out for that stump. Oh boy. Okay.
Don't forget the 1 o'clock. I'll be over there again.
So this was the other trench we did around the front. Basically, it's coming out right here, and it's finding its way naturally down to the creek. So they're talking about, they want us to put a pipe in here as well. So that'll be interesting. Get this thing up on the trailer. Let's get her back on the road. I never was real comfortable with how these things hang over the side of the trailer, but that's how they do it. It's always seemed a little sketchy to me, but I think now he's gonna have to flip this thing around. Hopefully he doesn't pop the track off of it. I would have backed the trailer all the way to right here. It would have been a lot lower. That's actually where he's got it. Is actually would have been better to try to do it on flat ground, but we're already here now, so we're gonna go ahead and let him go. I mean, that's a lot of pressure on those rear wheels. A lot. So much stress on that thing. I hate to see it. I don't like it. Definitely would have backed that trailer up at least back to right here. That thing would have went on there much easier, but hey, it's on. And no major mishaps yet, so back to Mammoth we go. More of the usual that we've been dealing with over the last week here. Just every night after, at some point, we're gonna get some rain, it seems like. And I hear the forecast is calling for a lot more next week. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out with the track. Hopefully, I'm really praying that it doesn't ruin the track and all the work they've done to the track. They've been pumping water out. That track was underwater from this season's snowfall, and they've been pumping for over a month. They've been pumping water, and you could still see some water standing in certain places over there. But we'll keep our fingers crossed that the Mammoth Motocross is able to put on a good show this year. And I know I was saying 40-something years, but I just found out today that particular race is the longest running, most historical race in the nation. Over 50 years they've been doing that race annually. So that's been a tradition for over 50 years here in Mammoth. That's just that's amazing, the history of that race and all of the people in the sport that have actually raced that race coming up in their careers, and a lot of people that are very prominent in the industry started their careers, and part of their career was in Mammoth. So that just goes to show you like some of the history, and I'm just so glad to be a part of it and very thankful to be working with these guys and be able to help out. And I just think it's a great thing for the town, and it's really something that I'm passionate about. So it's gonna be awesome to see how it goes the next couple weeks with that. We'll be out there. We have our vendor booth set up, our Plow Brothers merchandise. We have a whole bunch of new designs for the Plow Brothers stuff, and I think you guys are just gonna love these designs. I can't wait to start sharing them. We came out with some really cool stuff. Plow Brothers is really gonna be like a standalone brand that has nothing to do with Mammoth Mountain Life. It's gonna be its own standalone clothing brand. And we came up with some really cool stuff that I think you guys are gonna love. So hope you enjoy this video. I'm gonna get it out, and I will see you guys on the next one. And let's Please like and share the video like I've been asking. It's been working. It seems like we're getting more views. So subscriber count is continuing to climb, which is great, but the views are what really matters, and that's what pays the bills. So if you guys can like, share, and subscribe, we are grateful to all of you. So thanks again, and we'll see you on the next video.